sites in historic aviation than this, especially over a former bomber base, whether an American one or, in this case, one of RAF Bomber Command. To start our flying display today, welcome Boeing B-17G Flying Fortress Sally B. Beautiful sound, the soft sound of the four Wright Cyclone radial engines powering the B-17, 1200 horsepower each. This aircraft was built not by Boeing itself, but by the Lockheed Vega plant at Burbank, California. It was delivered to the US Army Air Forces in June 1945 and used as a trainer and test aircraft for 9 years. It was sold, as I said, to France's IGN, Géographique Nationale. And here you can see the B-17's bomb doors open. Much smaller bomb bay on this aircraft compared to that of the Lancaster. As the number of surviving veterans of the US 8th Air Force dwindles, Sally B's role in paying tribute to them only becomes more important as the years go by, and it's long been the mission of this aircraft operator, Sally Bow, to ensure that through seeing the B-17 at events such as this, their efforts in Europe between 1942 and 45 don't go forgotten.
On the way to about
that group, which were applied for its participation in the 1990 Memphis Belle film. And when you see this aircraft on the ground at other venues, including of course its home base at Duxton, you can see that on one side the nose art is that of Sally B, and on the other that of Memphis Belle. With black and yellow checkers, and this is in memory of this aircraft's first operator on the British Airshow circuit, the late Ted White, who had those markings painted on the nose of a North American Harvard that he also owned. Ted White unfortunately lost his life in that aeroplane in 1982, and ever since that engine cowling has been painted in those colours in his memory. And it's a particularly powerful memory of a man much missed on the UK Airshow circuit, and without whose efforts this aircraft wouldn't have come here at all in 1975. But thanks to Ellie Sallingbow, the cudgels were picked up after Ted's tragic loss. Thanks to her and org.uk is where since World War II ended in the European and Pacific theatres. This is an aircraft that doesn't receive official support for its operations. B-17 preservation is an entirely private operation, in the continuation of which revenue from display appearances and the supporters club memberships are all important. And of course, keeping this aeroplane in the air, as well as involving a very substantial technical effort, is a very expensive business indeed, in terms of the likes of insurance and fuel. And so it is that this final pass with smoke on to simulate a damaged pair of engines salutes the members of the Sally B Supporters Club. Beautiful presentation of Boeing B-17G Flying Fortress Sally B, captained by John Corley.